So this is the Phenomenal Student Podcast. Jeremiah Short. I'm here with Mr. Thomas, or Mr. Paul Thomas. He just delivered a keynote on rethinking reading policy in the science of reading era. So first, Mr. Thomas, how are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. I'm tired, but
Yeah, I think everybody is.
yeah.
So my first question is, what prompted you to accept reading recovery? I'm assuming it's a feature session. They asked you to do the speech. What prompted you to accept their proposal, or them asking you to do the speech?
Probably about 3 or 4 years ago, the first request I got was Reading Recovery Canada, and I've done several presentations for several literacy conferences, National Council of Teachers of English, ILA, Reading Recovery, and I think it's just an important topic, and you know, it's having a huge impact on classroom teachers, and that's really important to me. So, and I've had really good experiences at Reading Recovery conferences with the people who attend. The classroom teachers are eager for information, they're passionate, and they're very kind people.
Yeah, and why do you feel like the speech is necessary? I mean, you kind of alluded to a lot of it in your speech, but why do you think this speech is necessary right now?
It's policy. A lot of states are believing the narrative that's in the media, and it's a misleading narrative, but it's resulting in really harmful policy that's taking away the professionalism of teachers, and it's also hurting students.
So how do you feel like it's been, let's say focus on the session for today, and I think you did another one yesterday. So
yes.
How do you feel like it's been received? I saw a lot of people come up to speak to you after the fact. How do you feel like it's been received?
Really well. Yeah, the teachers want information, they want help. I think a lot of classroom teachers see the same problems that I do. They're seeing their profession taken away from them. A lot of them are being forced to do training they don't need. The policies are kind of hurting their students also. So teachers need a voice, and it's really hard. Most teachers in the United States don't have much political power. In my home state, it's a right-to-work state, so there's no union protection, and teachers can't speak up. I'm very lucky. I'm a tenured professor, so I can speak and advocate for teachers. I'm not speaking for them, but I can advocate for them in ways that the classroom teacher just simply can't do.
So what is something you think needs to happen to kind of, I guess, halt any potential? I guess we're kind of in the middle of a reading war, if you want to call it what it is. You talked about in the 40s, the 50s, the 70s,
Right.
the 90s, the 2000s. It's always been something. So what do you think will halt it now? Because, I mean, I live in Texas now, but I'm actually from Mississippi, so I know you spoke about the letters training.
Right.
So what is something you think we need to do to kind of halt these reading wars and kind of focus on, just, in my opinion, teaching literacy?
Right. I think, well, if the public and political leaders would listen to teachers instead of the media, I think that would be a good first step. I mean, the eerie thing is, if you look in the 1940s, it was media. It was media saying very similar things, and we've got that recurring kind of sensationalistic media, and media is driven by, you know, saying things that will get them clicks today, and I think that's the problem.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, and I just look forward to everybody seeing this. Thank you, sir.